So you mean to tell me Chrisean's ex-boyfriend passed away? Is this raising flags for anybody else? Because the timing is weird. Was it the allegations? Was he talking too much? I don't know, it just felt like a setup. Like, is that really his baby?
Be the reason why other passengers that you have in your car come to their untimely death. You would rethink what you're saying. People oftentimes take their life for granted. They take their freedom and their liberties for granted. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
Not Chrisean getting investigated by the police after her ex-boyfriend Ronnie, who claimed he was Junior's real father, suddenly dropped dead. Now people are side-eyeing Chrisean and alleging that she may have something to do with it, because just days before his death, he was demanding a DNA test to confirm if Junior is really his son or not, but Chrisean refused to give it to him. Not only that, but the police revealed in their report that he was intentionally targeted to be unalived. What's even shadier about the whole thing is that he was taken out in a place close to Baltimore, and if you're a Chrisean fan, y'all know she grew up in Baltimore. And she's got affiliations to a lot of shady people over there who could easily get that job done. Word on the street is they were just supposed to jump Ronnie to take him out to get him to stop coming after Chrisean, but things got out of hand and he ended up getting taken out the game indefinitely. According to the police, Ronnie was fatally shot and found lying on the ground in front of a home in Maryland, which is located about 25 minutes outside of Baltimore. He was given medical aid by the police at the scene, and then the firefighters took him to the hospital. But not long after arriving, he would unfortunately succumb to the injuries. The police immediately labeled his death a homicide and said that his death was a targeted act by somebody else to end his life. His uncle got on Facebook and posted a tribute about him, talking about how his family wasn't gonna rest until they got him justice. He said in his tribute, "This feels like a nightmare. I've been up crying all night. I'm not supposed to bury you, nephew. You supposed to bury me. Karan, before Elijah was born, you were the closest I had to a son. I haven't felt like this since I lost my father. I watched you grow up and been there every step of the way. It hurts so bad that your life was taken, but I know you're at peace now. I'm praying for justice so we can all have closure. I love you and will truly miss you. R.I.P. Karan." But like I said, Ronnie's fight with Chrisean prior to his death was very intense, and people were convinced that she had something to do with it. Some people speculate that she probably got somebody to shake him up a little bit, but they ended up getting carried away and put him in the ground. Now, in case you somehow didn't know about Ronnie and Chrisean's beef, he was going around saying he was Junior's real dad, and that Chrisean was lying about Blueface being the daddy.
I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Yeah, around that time, Blue know what's up. Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth. I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, oh, why is Tasiki and Sean not cool? I'm not going to tell y'all that. I'm not going to tell y'all that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I want to know if Junior is my son.
Ronnie first started coming at Chrisean with these allegations when he pulled up on her while she was at the mall and caused a scene. He accused her of lying about Blue being Junior's daddy just so she could use Junior to trap Blue. Chrisean also clapped back by accusing him of stalking her and even called the cops on him, but Ronnie wasn't giving up.
The girl right here, Junior right here, weird as a
Ryan,
you weird as
me at the mall.
you weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son. What you want to do?
Excuse me.
What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you.
Go to the cops.
Call him.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. I'm calling the cops. That's weird as
You ran behind them. I'm trying to holler at you like a dog. You police. You a
way. Time to go. Time to go.
You a police ass.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I need you out the. What the hell you talking about? Okay. I need you out the mall, man. Okay. I need you out the mall. Okay. I need you out the mall. Okay. Okay. Let's go this one. Okay. Let's go this one. I need you out the mall. Let's go this one. All right. Let's go this one. All right. Let's go this way. Let's go.
Ronnie went on to make this post that said, "My son and my baby mom, it's a shame how far people go to control a lie." To make matters even worse, Blueface's mom, Carlissa, also stepped into the chat, and as usual, she was not on Chrisean's side. She said if Chrisean was so sure that Junior was really Blue's son, then she should give Ronnie the DNA test he asking for instead of dragging the whole thing out.
I just say just give him what he asked for so she could get rid of him. That's what I would do. I would give him that test that day and the results too. Now, be gone. Cause just imagine if she give him that test, she don't never have to talk to him again. Cause y'all already know I know it's my baby and I don't play like that. Y'all see, y'all don't hear me saying nothing. How bad I wish I could, honey. I don't say nothing.
Yeah, it looked good.
I don't play with no kids.
Ronnie also did an interview in which he said the reason why it took this long to demand a DNA test was because he thought the DNA test that Chrisean and Blueface did on Zeus was real. However, he later found out that Zeus's DNA test was fake and it was just for the show. That's when he started demanding for a DNA test, but Chrisean refused to give it to him. He also said the reason why Chrisean tried to get him arrested was because if the judge finds out he's in jail, the appeal to get a DNA test will be thrown out and she'll get her way.
Whatever charges she's trying to put on me, because she's trying to put charges on me to evade a DNA test.
She is? How could you evade a DNA test?
Get me locked up so that since I'm the one requesting the paternity test, the court can ignore it. If I'm, well, I've never personally been through this situation, so I don't know. But I would assume if I'm locked up in jail, it would be easier for her to evade the paternity test because the court is ordering that it be done. So if I'm in jail, who's gonna request the paternity? You don't have your rights when you're in jail.
In jail, I mean, I know you probably don't know. I don't know if you've been in jail, but they do give paternity tests in jail. But that's neither here nor there. So how come you waited this long to like say anything? Because Junior is like a year old now.
He's 15 months. Like I just said, I was under the impression that the paternity test that was performed on Zeus, I was under the impression that it was authentic. However, it came to my understanding that it was not authentic. It was not.
When did you find out? When did you find out that he could potentially be yours?
Since I've been more vocal on the internet.
Now, after word got out that Ronnie passed without getting his answers, people flooded Chrisean's Instagram and started dragging her to filth for not giving that poor man what he was asking for before he passed away. And in response to that, she posted a photo of a DNA test that she did back in 2023 and confirmed that she was the mom and Blue was the father. She also sent her condolences to his family and asked people to reach out to the police or his family if they had any information on who could have possibly been behind his passing. Not only that, but she posted a photo of him on her stories with his music playing in the background. Now this is where things get even messier because word on the street is Blueface has actually been celebrating Ronnie's death in jail. It's unclear how true this is, and it honestly don't even make sense for him to be that happy about it since he and Ronnie never had no beef. However, some people claim the reason why he might be happy is because Chrisean was actually sleeping with Ronnie whenever she was with him and they would have a fight, hence why Ronnie was so convinced that Junior was his. I mean, if he and Chrisean wasn't messing around, he would have no reason to be thinking Junior belonged to him. So, may this man's soul rest in peace. He was only 24 years old and did not deserve to go out like that. All he wanted was to confirm if he was the father of that little boy, and he fought very hard until the very end and unfortunately was still not able to receive his answer. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this, like this person who said, "That's deep as F." I believe that he was the father. He was speaking facts, and Rock knows what the F going on. Now he unalived? Seems mad sus to me. All he wanted was the truth, and if no woman has nothing to hide, then take the test. I mean, clearly because that's making Rock look skeptical if she didn't go forward with the test. We not gonna lie and say this baby don't high-key look like him, but be for real. If she 100% know it ain't his, why hesitate to give that man a test so he can leave you alone? I feel like she know it could possibly be his baby. Another person said, he's been saying it's his baby since he was born. And the way she's avoiding the court, DNA test, not Zeus's, means something's off. Because if she doesn't have anything to hide, she'd take the test. I say he is the father. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Ronnie being taken out right after demanding a DNA test? And do y'all really think Chrisean had a hand in his death? Y'all been knew what to do? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.